Now, Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days brings another moon. But, methinks how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep itself in nights. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon, like a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the youth to merriments. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love, doing thee injury. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint, against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. And stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes, and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, into stubborn harshness. And, my gracious Duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would. My father looked but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, examine well your blood, for whether if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun, for I, to be in shady cloister from you, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord. My soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship, on that day prepare to wed Demetrius, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander! True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of her. I do estate unto Demetrius.
My love is more than his. I'm beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, gave love to Neater's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But with being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius, and come, Aegeus. You shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. As for you, fair Hermia, Look, you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else to vow a single life. Come, my Hippolyta, but cheer, my love. Demetrius and Aegeus, go along.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eye.
Aye, me. For aught that I could ever read by Taylor history, the course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood,
Oh, cross! Too high to be enthralled too low.
or else misgrafted in respect of years,
No spite! Too old to be engaged too young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends,
Oh, hell! To choose love by another's eyes.
or if there were sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, so quick bright things come to confusion.
If then true lovers been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach this child patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancy's followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, gentle Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager, of great revenue, and she hath no child. From here is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy father's home tomorrow night, and in the wood a league without the town, there will I stay for thee.
Good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by that which knitteth souls and prospers loves, by all the vows that men ever broke, in number more than women ever spoke, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair, oh happy fair! Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air. Oh, sickness is catching o'er favor so. Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye, my tongue your sweet tongue's melody. Oh, tell me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Wish that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed this town as a paradise to me. Oh, then in what graces my love do dwell, for he hath turned a heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, the liquid pearl decking the bladed grass, a time when lovers' flight still doth conceal, through city gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there myself and Lysander shall meet, and thence from this place turn away our eyes, to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food till tomorrow, deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
Oh, how happy some or some other can be. In the streets I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, I will tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood tomorrow night will he pursue her, And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense, but here and mean to enrich my pain to have his sight thither and back again.
All our company here.
You are best to call them generally man by man according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name which is seen fit through all the city to play in the interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, my good Peter Quince, you must say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary. Our play is the most lamentable comedy and most tragic death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good work indeed, I assure you, and a merry. Now, my good Peter Quince, call forth your actors of the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom.
Ready. Name what part I am for, and proceed.
Bottom, you are set for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask a lot of tears in the true telling of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. To the rest yet, my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Erycles rarely, or Portiracatin to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of the prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. That was lofty. Now, name the rest of the players. This is Erycles' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute.
Quince,
Flute, you are set for Thisbe.
what is Thisbe?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
And I will hide half my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe. Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear, thy Thisbe dear, lady dear.
No. You must play Pyramus. And Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling.
Here, Peter Quince.
Starveling, you're to play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout.
Here, Peter Quince.
Snout, you are Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the Joiner, you are to play the lion's part. And I hope we have a play here fit.
Have you the lion's part written yet? Pray you, if it be, give it to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
And I will play the lion's part too. I will roar at you that make him in my heart good to hear. I will roar at you that make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again. Roar!
And you shall do it too terribly. You shall frighten the lady and the Duchess that they would shriek.
But I will aggravate my voice. So I roar to you as gently as any sucking dove. I roar to you a tweer, any nightingale. Meow.
Look, you could play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, the most proper man you would see on any summer's day, a most gentlemanlike man. Therefore you needs must play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard were I best played in?
Why, what you will.
I discharge it either your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple and green beard, or your French crown-colored beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair on them at all. You shall play barefaced. But masters, here are your parts, and I pray you, request you, entreat you, and desire you to come them by tomorrow night. For we shall meet in the Palace Oak for our rehearsal a mile without the city. For if we meet in the town, we shall be dogged by company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will write a bill of properties as our play sees fit. I pray you all fail me not.
We will meet there, and we will rehearse most courageously and obscenely. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough! Hold your cut bowstrings.
now, spirit, whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen, to do her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall, her pensioners be, in those gold coats, spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, in those freckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lob of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take care the queen come not within sight, for he Oberon is passing fell in wrath, as she as her attendant hath a lovely boy stolen from a faraway king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and now they never meet in grove or green, under fountain clear or spangled starlit sheen.
Either I mistake your shape in making quite, or you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he who frights the maidens of the villagery, those that hobgoblin and call you and sweet Puck? You do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are you not he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in the likeness of a filly foal, and sometimes their guy in a gossip's bowl, in the very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her withered dewlaps fill the ale, and the whole choir hold at their hips and loft and waxen in their mirth and knees and swear a merrier hour was never wasted there. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous, Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin, sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steep of India, but that forsooth the bouncing Amazon. To Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
Thou thus for shame, Titania, glance upon my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus.
These are the forgeries of jealousy. Never since the middle summer spring, met we on hill or dale and forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, from the beach at margins of our sea, to dance our rings to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the wind, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling on the land hath every pelting river made so proud that it has overborne its continents. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with him or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes the air that all rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this temperature we see the seasons alter. And the same progeny of evil comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, but she being mortal of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me the boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away. I shall chide down right if I longer stay.
Then go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest since I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair maiden throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. But I might see Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and the imperial votress passed on in maiden's meditation fancy-free. Yet I marked where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk-white, now purple, with love's wound, and maidens call it love and idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid shall make a man or woman madly dote upon the next life creature that it sees. Fetch me that herb, and look thou meet me ere the Leviathan swim a league.
I'll put a girdle around the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she's asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it on lion or bear or wolf or bull, on meddling monkey or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with soul of love. And ere I take this charm from her sight, so I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who is here? I'm invisible, and I shall overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron, for my heart is as true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power left to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or do I not in plainest truth tell you that I do not, nor I cannot, love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place.
Your virtue is my privilege, for it is not night when I do see your face, therefore I think I'm not in the night. Nor doth this wood lack worlds of company, for you and my respect are all the world. So how can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I will run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
Never did the wildest hath such a heart as you.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. Or if thou follow me, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
In the temple, in the town, in the field you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it to me. I know a place where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and nodding violet grows. There sleeps Titania sometime in the night, lulled by these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this I'll streak her eyes, and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove a sweet lady in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Effect it with some care, so that he may prove more fond of her than she upon her love. And meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
head shall be not seen. Roots and blind worms do come not near our fairy queen. Fill with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. La la lullaby, la la lullaby, la la lullaby, la 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 la. Never harm, nor no spell nor charm, come my lady night. So good night with lullaby.
Hence away, now all is well. One aloof stand sentinel.
But thou seest when thou dost wake. Do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it on ounce or cat or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair, in thine eyes that shall appear, when thou wakest is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and, to speak troth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank shall rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes meaning in love's conference. I mean that onto yours my heart is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained under a sacred oath, and so two bosoms in a single troth. Then by your side no bedroom me deny, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now much beshrew my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation, as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen, to that fair prayer say I, and may life end when I end loyalty. Here is my bed. May sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but disdainful youth found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Night and silence, who is here? This is he my master said despised the sweet and fair maid. And hear the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy, chill. Upon thine eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thine eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius!
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou, darkling, leave me? Do not so!
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh, I'm out of breath in this fond chase. The more I pray, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, whereso she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears if so mine are oftener washed than hers. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. But who is this? Lysander on the ground, dead or asleep. I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake, transparent Helena. Nature shows art that through thy bosom I see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love you, Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia, no, I do repent. The tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. For who would not exchange a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth you do me wrong, good sooth you do in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well, perforce I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness, of that a lady of one man be refused, therefore another be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and mayst Lysander never come thou near. In all my power, address her love and might, to honor Helen, and to be her knight.
Help me! Lysander, help me! Ay me, for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat there, smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What, removed? Lysander! Lord. What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word. Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Met?
Pat, and here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green space shall be our stage, and this hawthorn brake our tiring house. And we shall do it in action as we shall do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus draws a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Fire, lack, and a perilous fear.
I believe we must lead the killing out when all is done.
That's wit. I have advice to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm to Pyramus, and that he is not killed indeed. And, for the better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 6 and 8.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
Ooh, I fear it, I promise you.
Nay, you will name his name, and half his face will be seen through the lion's neck. And he will speak through, saying thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble. My life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion and with pity on my life, no. I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there indeed he will name his name and tell them plainly he's Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be. But there are two hard things. That is to bring moonlight into the chamber. For you see, Pyramus and Thisbe do speak by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine on the night we play our play?
Calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why then we leave a casement of the great chamber window open, and the moon may shine in at the casement?
Aye. Or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and present themselves or disfigure themselves as moonshine. But there is another thing. You see, we need a wall in the chamber. For you see, Pyramus and Thisbe do speak through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and have some loom or some rough cast, some plaster about him to signify wall. Or let him hold his fingers thus, and through the cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, if that is all, then come, every mother's son, sit down and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you will begin. When you have finished speaking your speech, enter into that hawthorn brake, and so every man according to his cue.
What hempen horsespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What, a play towards? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Thisbe, step forth. Pyramus, you speak.
Thisbe! The flowers of Odious save us sweet. Odors save us sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe, dear. But hark, a voice. Say thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than here, played here.
Let me speak now.
Aye, marry must you. For you see, he goes to see a sound that he has heard, but is to return again.
O most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like red rose on the triumphant briar, most brisket juvenile, and eke most lovely Jew, as truest horse, that yet would never tire, I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus' tomb, man. Why, you mustn't speak of that yet. That you answer to him. You say all your parts at once, cues and all. Pyramus, your cue is past. It is never tires.
As Thisbe, as true as horse, that yet would never.
Fair Thisbe are only thine.
Oh, stranger, monstrous, we are haunted. Pray, masters, find masters, help.
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometimes a horse I'll be. Sometimes a hound, a hog, a headless bear. Sometimes a fire. And neigh and grunt and roar and burn. Horse, hound, hog, bear, fire at every turn.
Why do they all run away? This is a knavery to make me afeared.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see?
Oh, bless thee, Bottom, bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fight me if they could. But I will not stir from this place, do what they can. I will walk up and down and I will sing. And they shall hear that I am not afraid. The ouzel cock so black of hue with orange tawny bill, the throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the flink, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark and dares not answer nay. For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird, Who would give a bird a lie, though we cry cuckoo never so?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored by thy note, much as my eye enthralled by thy shape, and thy fair virtue force before doth move me. On first sight to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you need little reason in that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. So more the pity that some honest neighbors would not make them friends. Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. If I have enough wit to get me out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood not far to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am the spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my estate. And I do love thee, therefore stay with me. I shall give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, peas blossom, moat, and mustard seed.
Ready?
And I.
And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gamble in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and mulberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and dewberries. For the honey bags do steal from the humble bees. And with night tapers crop their waxen thighs, and use them to light my fiery glowworm's eyes, to have my love to sleep and to arise. And pluck the wings from painted butterflies, and use them to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal!
Hail!
Hail!
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech you your name.
Peas blossom.
Pray you, command me to Mistress Squash your mother, and to Master Peascod your father. I shall desire you of more acquaintance too, good Master Peas Blossom. I beseech you your name.
Mustard seed.
Come wait upon him, he shall stay here in my bower. The moon, methinks, looks down with watery eye. Tie up my lover's tongue, he shall dwell here, silently.
And what it was that next came in her eye which she bestowed upon in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster is in love, near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour. A crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon the city stalls, were met together to rehearse a play, intended to perform in present day the shallowest thick-skin of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered into a break, when I did him at disadvantage take. A donkey's face I fixed upon his head, so at his sight away his fellows fly, and our stamp-eared owner falls. I led them on this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. And so then it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched young men's eyes with the love juice, as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too. And the lady by his side, that when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same dear maiden.
This is the woman, but this not the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
No, I but chide, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'ershoes in blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I. Pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou strivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Wouldst thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men. All once tell true. Tell true even for my sake.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead.
For aught that I can tell.
I pray thee then, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
The privilege never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There's no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I'll remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue some true love turned, and not a false turn true.
Then fatal rules that, one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena look thou find, all fancy sick and pale of cheer, with sighs of love, which cost the fresh blood so dear. By some illusion see thou bring her here, all charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery. Sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine more gloriously than the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth, mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make shall cause Demetrius to awake.
Then two at once will woo one, and that much needs be sport alone. For those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo and scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look! When I vow, I weep, and in a vow so born that in its nativity all truth appears. Why should these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, O devilish holy fray, these vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy, how ripe in show, thy lips, those kissing cherries tempt and grow. Let me kiss your lips, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite. Oh, hell! I see you are all set to bet against me for your merriment. If you weren't civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? You're both rivals in love, Hermia now both rival to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure up tears in a poor maid's eyes.
Demetrius, you are unkind. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know. And yet, with all my goodwill and all my heart, in Hermia's love to you do I yield up my part. And yours and Helen to me do you bequeath, whom I do love and will do until my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her, but as guest-wise sojourned. And now to Helen is a home returned, there to remain.
Helen is not so.
Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Dark night, that from the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes. Wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by my eye, Lysander, found. My ear, I thank it, brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, which would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more than engilds the night, than all yon fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee did make me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly.
I am amazed at your words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, call me goddess, nymph, divine, rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore he speaks to her he hates. And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, but tender me, forsooth, affection, but by your setting on, by your consent? What though I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most to love unloved? This you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
Ah, you do. Persever, counterfeit, sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, hold the sweet jest up. This sport well carried shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she can entreat. Thy threats have no more power than her weak prayers. Helena, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false who says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw, and prove it too. Boop.
Quick, come!
Lysander, where to tense all this?
Away, you canker! No, he'll seem to break loose. Take on as he would follow. But yet come out! You're a tame man, go!
Hang off, thou cat! Thou vile thing let loose, or else I will shake thee from me like a serpent!
Why have you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Thy love? Out, tawny Tartar, out! Out, loathed medicine! Oh, hated potion, hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Though I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh me, what news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest shall I say.
Aye, by my life, and never to desire to see thou more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me. You, juggler. You canker blossom. You thief of love. What have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine faith. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage. Her tall personage Her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem, because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails could reach unto thy eyes!
I pray thee, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed, let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower. Hark again!
Don't be so bitter with me, Hermia. I evermore did love you. I never keep your counsel. I never wronged you. Say, in love unto Demetrius, I told him of your stuff. He followed you. For love of you. Shied me heads, trying to strike me, to spurn me, to kill me. Let me go. You see how simple, how fond I am.
Why, get you gone.
What is it that hinders you? A foolish heart that I leave here behind. What was Lysander? With Demetrius.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena. No, sir. She shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little. Again, nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her!
Are you gone, you dwarf? You minimus hindering knotgrass maid, you beat, you acorn! You are too officious on her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena! For if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest, to try who's right, of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee cheek by jowl.
You, mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I no longer trust to stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quick for fray, but my legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed, and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the garments he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise, that I have anointed another man's eyes, and so far I'm glad it did so sort. For this their jangling I do esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one comes not within another's way. And look thou lead them thus till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her changeling boy. And then I will her charmed eye release, from monsters' view in all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, we must effect this business with haste, lest they look their shames upon, they willfully exile themselves from the light, and thus therefore I consort with black-browed night.
But we are spirits of another sort, but notwithstanding haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town, goblin lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground. Thou coward!
Art thou there? Not as much as the last two. Yeah.
voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me, and yet he dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. This villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster he did fly. Fallen am I in this dark, uneven way. But come, thou gentle day, thou ever show me thy gray light. I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest. For well I wot, thou runn'st before me, shifting every place. Thou darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay then, thou mockest me. If ever I thy face by daylight see, now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look, to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long and tedious night. Abate thy hours. Shine, compass from the east. And sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three, come one more. Two of both kinds makes up four. And here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
Sleeping sound on the ground, I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in thy former lady's eye, and the country proverb known, that every man should take his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill, the man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses on thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my hat, Peace Blossom. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Here.
Give me your leaf, Monsieur Mustard Seed. Pray you, leave your courtesy, good Monsieur.
What's your will?
Nothing but to help Monsieur Mustard Seed to scratch. I must the barber's Monsieur, for me thinks I'm almost hairy about the face.
Would thou like to listen to music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable ear and good music. What's in the tongues and the bones?
Would you say, what would thou desirest to eat?
I would rather have a handful or two of dried peas, but let none of your people stir. I have an expedition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, be all ways away. The woodbine and the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist, and the female ivy rings with the barked fingers of the elm. Of thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. And now I have the boy, I shall undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Gentle Puck, take off this head from the scalp of this vainglorious swine, that he awaking when the other do may altogether again repair and think not of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release my fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower has such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
Do tell me how these visions came to pass. Oh, how my eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Puck, take off this head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead than common sleep of these 5 descents.
Musical, music such as charm sleep.
When thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes, peep.
Sound music. Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be.
Fairy king, attendant mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen in silence sad, trip we after nightshade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it went that night. To hear sleeping I was found with these mortals on the ground.
We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of birds singing and echoing conjunction. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. And this Lysander, And this Demetrius is. And this Helena, old Nidar's Helena. I wonder of their being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and in hearing our intent, came here in grace of our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but to couple now?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray of you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world, that hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate, but fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half asleep, half waking, but as yet I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly I would speak, I do bethink me, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to steal far away, where we might, without the peril of social law.
Enough! Enough! My lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius. Thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent. Of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their self, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I, in fury, hither follow them, fair Helena in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is, my love to Hermia melted, as the snow. It seems to me now as the remembrance of an idol god which in my childhood I did dote upon. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But like a sickness, I did loathe this food. But as in good health, I've come to my natural taste. And now, I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. As for you, Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for in the temple by and by, with us, these couples shall be eternally knit. Away with us, we shall hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, my Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far-off mountains, turned into clouds.
Methink I see these things with parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks, and I have found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It feels as though, yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yeah, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Well, then we are awake. Let's follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, I will answer. My next is most fair appearance. Hi-ho. Peter Quince. For the bells menders, now the tinker, starveling. God's my life. Stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had the most rare vision. I have had a dream past the wit of a man to say what dream it was. Methought I was, there was no man could tell what. Methought I was and methought I had, but man is but a patched fool if you were offered to tell him what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, man's hand cannot taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart able to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. I will sing it in the latter end of a play before the Duke. peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I will sing it at her death.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he is transported.
If he comes not forward, the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
No, it is not possible. There is not a man in this troop able to discharge Pyramus but he.
He hath simply the best wit of any.
Yea, and the best person too. He was the very paramour for such a sweet voice.
Paragon. You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Oh, sweet Bully Bottom, thus he hath lost 6 pence a day in his life. He hath not scaped 6 pence a day, and the Duke hath not given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 6 pence a day in Pyramus or nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Bottom! Oh, most blessed!
I am the discourse wonders. I will tell you everything right as it fell out.
Let us hear it all, sweet Bottom.
All that I will tell you is that the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together. Good strings to your beards, your ribbons to your pumps. Everybody look over his part. Meet presently at this place. The long and the short is, our play is preferred. In any case, let this be have clean linen, and that not him that plays the lion's part pares nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws. And most dear actors, eat no onions or garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I have no doubt but to hear him say that it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away! Go away!
"'Tis strange, my Theseus, what these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. Never may I believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys.
But of all of the stories the night told over, and the minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth fancy images, and grow to greater constancy. But howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, come now. What masque, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask, what music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are ripe. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. That I told my love in glory of my kinsman Hercules. The thrice three muses, mourning the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That's some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious, brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical? Tedious and brief. That's hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How can we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I've ever come to know a play, but by 10 words, my lord, it is too long. Which makes it tedious, for in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
And what are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that toil within the city, which never before labored inside their minds until now.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord. It is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world, unless you could find some sport in their intent, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your places.
I love not to see wretchedness overcharged and duty in his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, ye shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake. Therefore, love, in tongue-tied simplicity, in least speak most to my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill, that we come not to offend, but with goodwill. To show our simple skill, that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite, as in minding to content you, our true intent is. All for your delight, we are not here. You here should repent you, as the actors at hand and their show are for you to know all that you are to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
He hath rid his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not to stop. A good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Yes, he hath played on this prologue like a child on a recorder. Sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain. Nothing impaired, all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show. We'll wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, that you should know, and this beauteous lady is Thisbe for certain. And this man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall in which these lovers did sunder. And through wall's chink poor souls are content, at which let no man wonder. And this man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn present moonshine, for if you should know, by moonshine did these lovers scorn at Ninus' tomb and there to woo. This grisly beast hight Lion by name, and trusty Thisbe did see at night, did scare away, or did affright. And as she fled, her mantle did fall, while Lion's bloody mouth did stain. Anon Pyramus, sweet and tall, find trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with bloody blameful blade, he broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tearing in mulberry shade, drew at his dagger and died. For all to rest, let lie in moonshine wall and lovers twain. At large discourse here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one snout by name, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did often whisper very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, this stone doth show that I am that wall. The truth is so. And this, the cranny, is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Do you desire lime and hair to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that e'er I heard discourse, my lord.
Oh, Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim look night! Oh, night with you so black! Oh, night which ever art when day is not! Oh, night, alack, alack, alack! I fear thy Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thus, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall that standeth between her father's ground and mine, and O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink with mine, O nine. Thanks, lovely wall. Jove shield me well for this. But what do I see? No, Thisbe do I see! Oh, wicked wall! Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss! Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me!
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy on her through the wall. You shall see that it will fall pat as I told you. Yonder she comes!
O wall, full oft hast thou parted my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice! Now I roll to the wall to hear my lover's face. Thisbe?
My love? Thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander, I am trusty still.
And I, like Helen, till the fates me kill.
Oh, now Chaffless to Procrus is so true!
Chaffless to Procrus, I to you!
I'll kiss you through the hole of this vile wall!
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all!
Oh, wilt thou then soon meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay. Ew. Ugh.
Thus being done, my part discharged so, and being done thus, wall away doth go.
Now is the wall down between the two neighbors.
No remedy, my lord, when walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff I've ever heard.
Here come in two noble beasts, a man and a lion.
You ladies, who gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on the floor, perchance both quake and tremble here. In lion's rough and wildest rage doth roar. But know that I, as snug the joiner in a lion's fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should come with strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast and of a good conscience.
The very best that a beast that I've ever seen, my lord.
The lion is a very fox for his valor.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent, and his horns are invisible within their circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. I, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. He should be put in the lanthorn. How else is it he's the man in the moon?
He dares not come for the candle, for you see it's already in snuff.
I'm awary of this moon, what he would change.
It seems by his small light of discretion that he is in the wane. Yet, in courtesy and all reason, we must stay the time.
Proceed, moon.
All that I have to tell you is the lanthorn is the moon. I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, ow! And this dog, my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon. But silence. Here comes Thisbe.
This is Ninny's tomb, but where is my love? Oh, roar!
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Truly the moon shines with good grace.
Well moused, lion.
And then came Pyramus.
And so the lion vanished.
Oh, sweet moon! I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, O moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden and glittery gleams, I trust to take the truest of Thisbe's sight. But say, O spiteful mark, O poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? O dainty duck, O dear, thy mantle good what? Same with blood? Oh. Approach ye furious fell fates, come, come. Cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, quell.
This passion and the death of a dear friend can go near to make a man look sad.
Beshrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lion's fame? Since lion vile hath dear deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame, that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Out sword and wound the pap of Pyramus' eye, the left pap of Pyramus, where the heart doth hop. Thus die I, thus. Now I am dead, now I have fled. Tongue, lose thy light, moon, take thy flight. Now I die. Die.
No die, but an ace for him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace, man, for he is dead, he is nothing.
What chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long one-on-one such as Pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
Asleep, my love. What? Dead! My dove! Pyramus, arise! Speak! Quite dumb? Dead! A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These lily lips, this cherry nose, these young cowslip cheeks are gone! Lovers, make moan. His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me. With hands as pale as milk, lay them in gore, for with shears you have shore his threads of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast and brew. And farewell, friends. Thus this begins. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Lion and moonshine are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall, too.
No, I assure you, Wall is down that part of their fathers. Will it please you to see an epilogue or to hear a burgomaster stand between two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray of you, for your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there need none to be blamed. Let your epilogue alone. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. A fortnight we hold this solemnity, lightly revels and new jollity.
Wide. Everyone lets forth its sprite, for the churchway's paths to glide. And we fairies that do run by the triple hectase team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through this house give glimmering light by dead and drowsy fire.
First rehearse your song by rote, with every word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace, let us sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, so shall all these couples three ever true and loving be. And the blots of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding than a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend, if you pardon, we will mend, and as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to scape the serpent's tongue we must make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
What you thinking? Leave that on record spinning. You feel the rhythm going. Legs ain't got time to lay low. Your knees are bending, so it's time to get up and let go. Hey, mama, how is it going? Can see your body moving. Don't leave the party dying. Keep booty shaking, you know your head has no right to say no. Tonight it's ready, set, go. Baby, can you move around the rhythm so we can get with and turn around and get us a rock and roll round? Let's down, down, body, body, coming with the super hottie. Let's go, no slow, hell no. Baby, can you move around the rhythm? Cause you know we're living in the fast lane. Speed up, it ain't no game. Just turn up all the beams when I come upon the scene. You thinking that good old sound is ringing?